All right, I'm going to be starting this show a little early. This is Hand Me the Ox, and I'm going to be doing a special Michael Guy Bowman exclusive set, so get ready for that.
I'm thinking of a number. Do you know what it is? It's my free credit score, and it happens to be 91.9 WMTU Houghton. Is this an ending? If it all works out, we'll be all screwed up if we're all still standing. There can be no question, or just an omen. And if so, so what? Do the doors swing shut when the big one opens to the sound of trumpets? Cause all I see are effigies, the howling of the flames. And you can tell the energy will never be the same. Is this a climax? When the gloves and guns all go off at once at the intermission, and you lose your program, or just the footnote from a book you read for a quiz you flunked in a classroom episode on a history lesson. Cause all I feel is gravity, so heavy you could drown. Before you know it's happening, you hear it in the sound. Everyone is waiting for a sign, 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 sign. Chemicals reacting in your mind, 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 mind. All the empty stations on the line, 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 line. I don't want to be the one who's left behind, left behind. Here in the house where the window's always white and the walls are black as night, when it comes out of a dream where we both went for a ride, you are laying by my side when it comes. Is this an ending? If it all works out, we'll be all worked up if we're all still working in a club called Nowhere, or just an omen. Cause it's all so dark and it's all so drab and we're all so broken in a streetlight ocean. Cause all we have are effigies of who we were before. The pictures and the Polaroids we buried in the drawer. The paradox of promises, the breaking of a heart. And you can feel the burning before the fire starts. Everyone is waiting for a sign, 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 sign. Chemicals reacting in your mind, 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 mind. All the empty stations on the line, 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 line. I don't want to be the one who's left behind, left behind, left behind, left behind, left behind, left behind. Smiling and waving to where your family stands with the cameras in their hands when it comes. Flash on the screen, there's no order to the slides. There is nothing left to hide when it comes. You're bored and ignored, and you're barely not alone. It's the worst you've ever known when it comes. Bright red with the shame, but you can share the blame. Catch the roses for your name when it comes. We're running back in time, yeah.
All right, that was Gravity Makes the Flames Rise from the album of the same name. What a great opener. One of my favorite, might be one of my favorite album openers of all time. So this is, once again, this is Hand Me the Ox radio show for those of us just joining. This is a Michael Guy Bowman focus set. And up next is Suburban Jungle. What can I say about that? Amazing song. First Homestuck song that Bowman wrote, or more or less. And yeah, just an iconic song altogether. Here we go. That was Suburban Jungle by Michael Guy Bowman. Up next, another song from Bowman. Would you believe it? It's This Is As Good As It Gets from Look on My Works, Ye Mighty in Despair. This is one of my favorite Bowman songs. Probably one of the first Bowman songs, solo Bowman songs I ever listened to. Has a great video too. Check that out if you so desire.
Why does this feeling always come to me? Like there's some place that are my favorite girl. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Nobody else in all the whole human race could know the look on your face. This is as good as it gets. Why does it hit me when I least suspect? My mouth is running, but the mood's direct. Oh, let me linger, I'm a lonely soul. Just take my hand and I will take control. Good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? I feel like I'm the greatest man in the world. You are my favorite girl. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Nobody else in all the whole human race could know the look on your face. This is as good as it gets. Good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? I feel like I'm the greatest man in the world. You are my favorite girl. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Nobody else in all the whole human race could know the look on your face. This is as good as it gets. Just when I think I should be calling my checks. This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets. Oh, this crazy cause it's not over yet. This is as good as it gets. This is as good as it gets. You bet your amber eyes, and now I know this is as good as it, good as it, good as it gets. Why do we leave each other in the night? We walk away just when the mood is right. Oh, wait for me, you know I need you now. Show me your heart and I will show you how. Good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? I feel like I'm the greatest man in the world. You are my favorite girl. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Nobody else in all the whole human race could know the look on your face. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? I feel like I'm the greatest man in the world. You are my favorite girl. This is as good as it gets. Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Oh, don't you know this is as good as it gets? Nobody else in all the whole human race could know the look on your face. This is as good as it gets. Good as it gets. Good as it gets. Man in the world, favorite girl. Good as it gets. Good as it gets. Good as it gets. Human race, look on your face. Good as it gets.
All right. That was This Is As Good As It Gets by Michael Guy Bowman. Up next, I want to do something a bit special for this show. So the next few tracks are one track from each Michael Guy Bowman album in order. These aren't necessarily my favorite. Well, these are more or less my favorite tracks from the album. I don't have a specific favorite track from the album. Just they're really good tracks from each of these albums, representative of the album as a whole. So we're starting with Mobius Trip and Hadron Collido, which is Bowman's rock opera of sorts in the Homestuck universe, themed around two characters, Hadron Collido and Mobius Trip, who solve the mysteries of the universe through song, basically. It's a really good album. Here's Dawn of Man off that.
This is Michael Guy Bowman, and you're listening to 91.9 WMTU Houghton.
All right. Coming up next is a song off Ithaca, Bowman's first solo album, disconnected from Homestuck. I've always loved this album. It's a bit on the weirder side in some places, but it's really good. Here's one of my favorite songs off there, Cerulean Skies.
I never had the best of health, just a lot of time and a little wealth. I never failed, I only tried, just a moment too late, the dream had died. I never saw cerulean skies or the light of the truth behind the lies. I never received, I only took from the few pages left of every unburned book. I never once saw time well spent or a wise man who was not hell-bent. I never spoke, I only screamed as the man upstairs shot down my dreams. I come on, right on in. I come on, sit down with sin. I come on, and win. 'Cause if you can't kiss ass, then you can't begin. I come on, no chance in hell. I come on, feel yourself. I come on, 'cause a good student has nothing on a good cell. I come on, right your own role. I come on, you're the ball. I come on, just rock and roll. 'Cause if you're not dead yet, then you sold your soul. At first I tried to fight the law, but I never pulled the very first straw. I could not fight my mom and dad when the sins of the parents were the ones I had. I fought for all the underdogs who turned out to be hive mind cogs. I fought for love, of course I lost, but I was the one who named that cost. I tried to fight the last of my friends, but all I had were all dead ends. I lost my time, I lost my wealth, and I never once tried to fight for myself. But come on, come right on in. Come on, sit down with sin. I come on, win. 'Cause if you can't kiss ass, then you can't begin. I come on, no chance in hell. I come on, feel yourself. I come on, you might as well. 'Cause a good student has nothing on a good cell. I come on, right your own role. I come on, you're the ball. Just come on, just rock and roll. 'Cause if you're not dead yet, then you sold your soul.
All right, that was Cerulean Skies off of Ithaca. Up next, we have a song from Comfortable Bugs. So I chose I'm Letting Go. One thing I really love about Bowman's music is the lyrics. And this one in particular has some just amazing lyrics, some of my favorite lyrics of a Bowman song, of any song, I guess. So here's I'm Letting Go.
in my head. Is there something I'm supposed to do? Everybody laughing at the joke. books I've never read. Am I still a member of the crew? Tuning to the rhythm of the music in the air, sounding out the words inside my mind. The decoration fails to make me even care. What was I supposed to find? I'm letting go all the chances I had, but was always gonna blow. I'm letting go all the beautiful people who never said hello. I'm letting go all the life I'd have lived if I knew then what I know. Every night I sit and wait like something's gonna change. I'll remember how to really smile. The waves of time against my mind leave me deranged. Can I make this worth the while? Your moves are fly, but I'm a fly upon your wall. Look in my eyes and make me real. Teach me to dance when all the world is at the ball. Give me something I can really feel. I'm letting go of the chances I had, but was always gonna blow. I'm letting go of the beautiful people who never said hello. I'm letting go of the life I'd have lived if I knew then what I know. I'm letting go of the need to pretend that I'm living in a show. I'm letting go of the notion that I'd stay the same and never grow. I'm letting go of the great desperation to move against the flow. I'm letting go of the errors I knew at the moment they were made. I'm letting go of the times that I left but I really should have stayed. I'm letting go of the secret inside that I'm still afraid.
All right, that was I'm Letting Go off of Comfortable Bugs. Up next is something from Hush. So I chose Hush Fell, the second track. This has got a lot of things I love about Bowman songs. It's got some great synths, it's got a great hook, memorable lyrics. Yeah, the whole album of Hush is incredible. So it's hard to pick just one track off of that, but this is one of my favorites.
That
right, that was Hush Fell off of Hush. Up next is a song from Archive. Archive is a bit of a weird album. It's a compilation album. And so it's half of it is these kind of jokey commission songs, which are pretty good. And half of them are these really beautiful instrumental songs and also poetic songs. Tough to choose, but I chose one of the instrumental songs, Slow Bay. So this is Slow Bay off of Archive. All right, that was Slow Bay off of Archive. Up next is Electric Daydreams. This is the first Bowman album I listened to. And this is one of the first songs that caught my eye from Bowman that made me listen closer, I guess. This is Suicide Hotline off of Electric Daydreams.
All the friends you used to know, remember how it used to go with you and them, and what they said and what you're doing now instead. Swore that you would show them all and leave behind the shopping malls and water towers and power lines and climb as high as you can climb. You can't go back, you're up there now, you're too far out to just come down. There's nothing left to break your fall, and you get
All right. That was Suicide Hotline off of Electric Daydreams. Next is Look on My Works, Ye Mighty and Despair. I already played a song earlier from that. This is As Good as It Gets, which is probably my favorite song off that album in general. But, well, I don't know. These two songs compete for my favorite. This next song is Unstoppable, which makes me feel like the title track. You'll see. Here's Unstoppable off of Look on My Works, Ye Mighty and Despair.
I'm waking up wired, shaking desire, ready to roll. Whoa, I'm hitting the highway, doing it my way, taking control. Whoa, I'm full of myself, couldn't be helped, I fit the mold. Whoa, I know what I feel, I am a real sight to behold. Oh,
song off Gravity Makes the Flames Rise. This is another one of my favorite albums. I don't know what to say about it. It's got a bit of a revolutionary theme.
Don't talk to me
I played
about
Anarchy
living the
off
dream.
that last week, which is my favorite track off this album. But I don't like to play
Don't
songs
talk to me
again
about
on this.
living on
There's just so
hand.
many I
That's
want to
when
play.
you're living on
So
hand.
here's another really great song off this album
Feel like I
called Get
must
Tough.
be losing my grip, clinging to memories. Don't talk to me about living the dream. I keep on dreaming, but I'm not sleeping sound. Don't talk to me about living on hand. That's when you're living on hand-me-downs. I feel like I must be losing my grip, clinging to memories, but trying to be hip. All the other ways I should have gone instead. I could be a lawyer or a doctor or dead. It's a long time living, long before you're living it up. And every chance I'm given, I thought about giving it up. There are bills to be paid, there is love to be made. There are treacherous waters that we all must wade. And you can beg on your hands and knees, but it isn't enough. You gotta get tough. Don't talk to me about beating the odds. I'm only standing while the world beats me down. Don't talk to me about rising above when you run with the underground. I feel like I must be losing my mind, opening windows, closing the blinds. All the other ways I should have gone instead. No matter where I go, I can't get out of my head. It's a long time living, long before you're living it up. And every chance I'm given, I've thought about giving it up. There are bills to be paid, there is love to be made. There are treacherous waters that we all must wade. And you can beg for mercy, please, but it isn't enough. You gotta get tough and just a little bit stronger. And just a little bit wiser. For just a little bit longer. You'll get a little bit higher. It's a long time living, long before you're living it up. And every chance I'm given, I thought about giving it up. There are bills to be paid, there is love to be made. There are treacherous waters that we all must wade. And you can beg on your hands and knees, but it isn't enough. You gotta get tough.
All right. I just realized I'm 10 minutes late to play my liner, so here's that.
I'm thinking of a number. Do you know what it is? It's my free credit score, and it happens to be 91.9 WMTU Houghton.
Now we're on to Ulterior Motives, another one of my favorite albums. I keep saying that, but they're all so good. I really love synths. So this is another one of my favorite Bowman albums. So for this album, I chose Sabotage, which is, I feel like it's kind of very representative of the album as a whole. It's also just a great song. So here's Sabotage off of Ulterior Motives.
I'm an agent by trade. I'm a vandal at heart. I find the weakest piece and pull it all apart. I've been on every side. You know they're all the same. You recognize my face, but you don't know my name. Sabotage. You wanna get into the entourage. You gotta use a little camouflage. If you wanna break into the scene, oh yeah, sabotage. You take a hammer to the fuselage. You wish them all a little bon voyage. And you never say a thing, oh yeah, sabotage. And when they're firing up a grand barrage, you disappear into a dim mirage. I'm right in front of your eyes. I'm living under your nose. But you don't know I'm there until the bomber blows. I wear a hat and a coat. I wear a suit and a tie. I'm looking just like you, and you pass me right by. Sabotage. You wanna get into the entourage. You gotta use a little camouflage. If you wanna break into the scene, oh yeah, sabotage. You take a hammer to the fuselage. You wish them all a little bon voyage. And you never say a thing, oh yeah, sabotage. And when they're firing up a grand barrage, you disappear into a thin mirage. Sabotage. You wanna get into the entourage. You gotta use a little camouflage. If you wanna break into the scene, oh yeah, sabotage. You take a hammer to the fuselage. You wish them all a little bon voyage. And you never say a thing, oh yeah, sabotage. And when they're firing up a grand barrage, you disappear into a thin mirage. Oh, don't you hold me down. I don't wanna stay. Your walls won't contain me. I always get away. You think you know it all, but you don't know yourself. You've got it all together until it goes to hell. Sabotage. You wanna get into the entourage. You gotta use a little camouflage. If you wanna break into the scene, oh yeah, sabotage. You take a hammer to the fuselage. You wish them all a little bon voyage. And you never say a thing, oh yeah, sabotage. And when they're firing up a grand barrage, you disappear into a thin mirage, mirage. Yeah, 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 yeah. Sabotage.
That was Sabotage off of Ulterior Motives. Up next, it's a song off Your Majesty, but Merry Go Round. This is one of my favorites off of the track, off the album. Let's see, Your Majesty is much more stripped down, I guess is the word for it. And so this is one of my favorites from that. Great lyrics from this one, great production, just great song.
There is an ivory horse upon a platinum post down at the bumper car brakes of the roller coast, where all the riders go on in an exotic parade. You were there long ago while the organ played. of the strollers they rise, up to the saddles they crawl, to seize the world by the reins, standing 10 feet tall. I saw the mayor and his wife, wearing their funny old hats, sat in the carriage behind, with a herd of cats, and they rose to the sound of the pipe, which blows a peppermint stripe upon the merry-go-round, 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 ah, merry-go-round. Many a person's lost in the crowd of faces. Put up on your horse, you're the star of the rodeo. Many a year you'll wonder just where your place is. But when you're there in the round, you're certainly bound to know. For when the lights flicker off and all the riders depart, they are sure to return when the new day starts. And though the faces have changed, it's still the same bumpy ride. You've seen it all before, and from every side. And it calls you to climb up the stairs, where it all still waits for you there, up on the merry-go-round, 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 ah,
All right, that concludes the playthroughs of all the albums. And if you look at all the, this is a fun fact that most Bowman heads know, but if you look at the first letter of each of the albums in order, they spell out something. Wait, shoot. Okay, I haven't actually, there's one more album I need to play. I almost forgot about it. Yeah, let's do this one. All right, here is the final Bowman album, the newest one. It's a compilation of previously released tracks, which is why I almost forgot about it. But it is Bowman Stuck. And I'll be playing, I'll be playing Greenhouse off that. Here's that.
This is Michael Guy Bowman, and you're listening to 91.9 WMTU Houghton.
That was Greenhouse off of Homestuck, originally off of Homestuck Volume 5. Great song, as you can tell. Up next, I'd like to do a reading every show. So this week's reading is going to be the liner notes, I guess, from Your Majesty. When the future is uncertain, it can be easy to romanticize the past. In fairy tales, we imagine that the world was once a more beautiful place where magic expanded the mysteries of life. The probing tools of science were once as shimmering cauldrons of alchemy. We trusted our leaders completely as righteous defenders of a higher order, which placed ourselves in the center of the universe. We attempted to return to this mythical era. The epic tales told of old generations bewilder us with stories of glorious quests and lives of adventure. All of it seems to be disappearing just beyond the horizon of a new world that has become petrified with frightful complexity. We treasure the artifacts that remain from simpler times, believing in vain that they might unlock hidden entrances to unspooled realms. Though the arrow of time pushes us ceaselessly beyond the dominion of our half-remembered past, we hold on to a belief that we are meant for something more than the cold reality that we face. Too obvious, too impersonal. We imagine this is only a dark age between the reign of two great kingdoms, the next greater than the first. It is a seductive belief, and it is potentially dangerous. And yet, occasionally, we must indulge these fantasies. We must romanticize the past because we remember once we were able to romanticize the future. To permit legendary origins is to hope for a destiny beyond our crude surroundings. We have the choice to see life as a brief epitaph or as unfolding chapters of a grand saga. Which way will you turn? And with that, here is How Do I Live off of Homestuck, originally Homestuck Volume 5.
How do I get through one night without you? If I had to live without you, what kind of life would that be? Oh, and I need you in my arms, need you to hold. You're my world, my heart, my soul. If you ever leave, baby, that would take away everything good in my life. Without you, there'd be no sun in my sky. There'd be no love in my life. There'd be no world left for me. Oh, and baby, I don't know what I would do.
right, that was How Do I Live, originally by Diane Warren. This was the Bunny Back in the Box version off of Homestuck Volume 5 and re-released on Bowmanstuck. This is a short segment. This next segment is the short segment I like to call 3 Covers by Bowman. That was the first cover by Bowman. Here's the second cover by Bowman. Haven't You Noticed I'm a Star? Originally from Steven Universe Volume 1, and this was released on the fan album Songs from the Planet Earth. Here's that.
I can't help it if I make a scene, stepping out of my hot pink limousine. I'm turning heads and I'm stopping traffic. When I pause they scream and when I joke they laugh. I got a pair of eyes that they're getting lost in. They're hypnotized by my way of walking. I got them dazzled like a stage magician. When I point they look and when I talk they listen. Well, everybody needs a friend, and I got you and you and you. So many I can't even name them. Can you blame me? I'm too famous. Haven't you noticed that I'm a star? I'm coming into view as the world is turning. Haven't you noticed I made it this far? Now everyone can see me burning. Hit the stage and the music's right. Grab the mic and I'm in the spotlight. Pack the stadium so they can see me. From the front row mosh pit to the back row cheap seats. Wave to the crowd and they're going wild. They're dancing out in between the aisles. I'm getting dizzy picking out the faces that I recognize from many different places. Well, everybody needs a friend, and I've got all of you and more. And if you don't know me, then ask around, 'cause I can't be ignored. Haven't you noticed that I'm a star? Walking my line and you'll soon be learning. Haven't you noticed that I'm a star? Now all the world's gonna see me burning. Now all the world's gonna see me burning. Now all the world's gonna see me burning. All the world is an open stage, and everywhere you go I'm all the rage. I'm your nuclear fusion, I'm your cosmic dust. Don't say you haven't seen, because I know you must have. In the streets I see them holding signs, and when I'm walking past I make them shine. So won't you stay and watch me for a while? You know it's all for you, I wanna make you smile. Everybody needs a friend, and I've got you and you and you. So many I can't even name them. Can you blame me? I'm too famous. Haven't you noticed that I'm a star? I'm coming into view as the world is turning. Haven't you noticed that I'm a star? Now everyone can see me burning. 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 Now everyone can see me burning.
All right, that was Haven't You Noticed I'm a Star, originally off of Steven Universe Volume 1, covered by Bowman for the fan album Songs from the Planet Earth, which is a really great album, by the way. A lot of fan musicians making original Steven Universe songs, some covers like this one. And this one, if you haven't heard the original song, it's only like about a minute long. Bowman added like the last 2 or 3 verses. Next is a song, another cover, Bring in a Storm, originally by Tally Hall, covered by Bowman on We Think We're Playing in a Band.
One time I tried to sing about spring and a storm, but you know how it goes. Blah, 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 blah. All alone. Won't you please stop complaining? I'm playing a song. But all the rain comes down the same, falling to from where it came, on the ground then back around up into the sky. I wish you could have heard the music 91.9 WMTU Houghton. You feel so good on my eardrums.
All right. That was Spring in a Storm from We Think We're Playing in a Band, a tribute to Tally Hall. Up next is On the 13th Day, a new single, like I said, relatively new, released in April, where Bowman goes back to Homestuck music. Here's that.
This terrible tone. You've come of age, the child is no more. Spending your days in the comforts of home, stuck in your ways behind your bedroom door. Now is the naming of names, where once we were just playing games. Pretending is over, it's time to go. On the 13th day, it will take you away.
single to another. That was 13th Day. Up next is A Beautiful Forever, a track that just released, I think it's 2 weeks ago. Great song. Bowman's love song to his wife. He played it at their marriage. Yeah, great song.
Wait a minute, something big is happening. You caught my eye and I can't look away. I got a feeling deep inside, I just can't let it go. You know I need you every single day. How can I tell you just how much you mean to me? Because I want our love to last for all eternity. Baby, this is gonna be a beautiful forever. Yes, I know that we can make it if we try. Starting from today, you know we'll always be together. We'll be so happy ever after, you and I. So don't you ever say goodbye. Don't you ever say goodbye. The days are coming right around the corner. They might just be the best we've ever had. We're gonna live together in a world of our own. And if you're there, it couldn't be so bad. You never know just what tomorrow's gonna bring, but I'll be there with you, I swear, for every little thing. Baby, this is gonna be a beautiful forever. Yes, I know that we can make it if we try. Starting from today, you know we'll always be together. We'll be so happy ever after, you and I. So don't you ever say goodbye. Don't you ever say goodbye. It doesn't happen every day that something comes along your way that you can hold on. So let me know we'll never part, 'cause you're the only one my heart is truly sold on. Yeah, gotta fit you in Monday to Friday, and all the weekends in between them two. Every day that's coming up is gonna be so crazy, 'cause you know I'm gonna spend them all with you. This is the moment, and with you here at my side, we'll walk right through the doorway of a world open wide. Baby, this is gonna be a beautiful forever. Yes, I know that we can make it if we try. Starting from the day, you know we'll always be together. We'll be so happy ever after, you and I. So don't you ever say goodbye. Don't you ever say goodbye. Don't you ever say, don't you ever say, don't you ever say goodbye. Don't you ever say goodbye.
Oh, 91.9 WMTU Houghton, you feel so good on my eardrums.
And now, I don't have a name for this segment. It's just a bunch of Bowman songs I like in order. Starting with The Wild Years, the first track off Electric Daydreams. Great track. It really captures like the feeling of the wild years, in my opinion, of just like what it's about, you know? So yeah, here's that.
Oh, the wild years, you're wondering why the world is the way the world is. a cat, crashing on open floors and yoga mats. Your shirts are dirty and your teeth are green, but all you want is what you haven't seen. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Give some away to the way that you run. Let people say they can't say where you've gone. Live for the light of the dusk and the dawn. Oh, those wild years. Oh, the wild years. You're wondering why the world is the way the world is. Oh, the wilderness. You've gotta have a light to have the right to reminisce. You might seem crazy and you may well be. You're paying the price of living fantasy. And if you can't recall the reason why, look where the empty highway meets the sky. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years. Oh, the wild years, the wild years, the wild years.
All right, that was The Wild Years. Another song with a pretty similar vibe. This is Come With Me off Ithaca.
Your weak young heart keeps playing its part for show. And though you never say never, you never say yes or no. Even if you never grow up, you'll still grow old. So why do the warmest welcomes leave you cold? Dust in the shadows, smoke in your eyes, heart full of anger, head full of lies. There's no way of knowing which way you're going, but at least you're free, at least you're free. So when the wind is blowing and the stars aren't showing, you can come with me, come with me. There's no way of knowing which way you're going, but at least you're free, at least you're free. So when the wind is blowing and the stars aren't showing, you can come with me, come with me. Your weak young heart is resting safe and sound, but the child you were is nowhere to be found. Well, I've read in books that most folks feel this way, but the game cannot resume till you press play. Dust in the shadows, smoke in your eyes, heart full of anger, head full of lies. No place to run to, no use pretending. Life in this moment, not yet its ending. There's no way of knowing which way you're going.
All right. Now here's a track off of Mobius Trip and Hadron Collido. This is Fly off that album.
Fly, fly, what you say? What you gonna do?
91.9 WMTU Houghton. We bring you all the Bowman you can stand. You'll use this one, right? The cursing's not a problem.
Next is Burnout from Gravity Makes the Flames Rise. I only got about 15 minutes left. So sadly, I am going to have to cut every time I look into your eyes. Bowman's 9-minute prog epic. We're going straight to Overboard off of Your Majesty.
Gentlemen, listen right now as I speak. I fear that this ship of ours has sprung a leak. The sea, she is coming to take us an inch at a time. It's roaring in faster than buckets can fill. I fear it's a matter of minutes until from valley to mast will be deeper than any can climb. And all of this now with the shore plane in sight. We might make it yet if the load could be light. But what sort of life do you think we'll afford if we have to throw all that we have overboard? The gold in our coffers is weighing us down. We shan't spend a cent if we're certain to drown. And none can come with you at all in the life after this. So gather your treasures and cast them away. And if you are swift, then I hope and I pray we won't soon be up to our eyes in a watery kiss. And if one among you at all hesitates, remind them this is for the lives of their mates. But what sort of life do you think we'll afford if we have to throw all that we have overboard? Sure is awfully steep. Behind us the trail that shines in the deep could only be seen by an angler's most luminant load. We came as we left now with only our lives. The glory is gone but the story survives. So what sort of life do you think we'll afford now we've had to throw all that we have overboard? Yes, what sort of life do you think afford now we've had to throw all that we have overboard?
All right, that was Overboard off of Your Majesty, one of my favorites from that album. Next is the title track off Ithaca. Another great song. I don't know what else to say about it. Love the opening line. It's got a bit of a weird atmosphere. I like weird stuff, so I like this song. So here's Ithaca off of Ithaca.
I spent the best years of my life waiting for this moment. A time to call my own, a place to call my homeland. It's come here far too soon. I sit around my room, hatching my plans and schemes I mostly leave forgotten. I spent my longest nights awake, wandering through the outside. Amused but still deranged, divided on the inside. Returning to the core, the place I can't ignore. The wonder behind the fear I just can't seem to shake off. Turned my back on battles won and sailed to new adventure. A journey made by all, a lonely mortal tenure. To Ithaca I sail, and though I have not failed, my home is a fleeting camp. The journey's just beginning. The true spirit. Although I sing along, that moment now has gone. My heart's still restless, see where Ithaca is calling.
All right, as we're approaching the end, I'm playing all my favorites. Here's another great one, Utopia, off of Ulterior Motives.
There's a moment yet to come when we'll learn to live as one. Every second in the sun will be wonderful. Spoke the poet and the priest, they will rise among the least. It was wisdom from the east, kept you comfortable. Now the highs are looking low for the people that you know, selling tickets to the show that never opened up. For today you're not so sure what you're really waiting for, with your face slammed in the door of utopia. Against the night, ever certain of the right side of history. Now the skies are looking gray for the weary castaway. Feel the waters of the bay crashing over ya, while you wander like a ghost with the ones you miss the most when you walk
washed up on the coast of utopia. Time wasted, I've tasted one too many tongues in my life. Ideals so real, one push and we fall on the knife. Love is not enough for you, it's a point of view, it's a program. Years in the dark, alright, and you won't catch the sight of your own shell.
All right, it looks like this will be the last one I'll be able to play. So this is Talk to the Words of Hush.
Hear it now, what is spoken, words are hanging in the air. Take control, feel what's happening, speak to only what is there. I am changed in my purpose, set in motion, come unlocked. I am found in this ocean of vibrations, learn to talk to the world. All my life I know the words, but never knew the way to really use them. Speak to only what you've heard, the words are there and you are passing through them. Was this here? Was this always? I was certain I was wrong. Now so clear, definitions plainly written all along. Ebbs and flows, so resounding, waves are pounding in my ears. I can feel what you're proving. I am moving. I can hear all the words. All my life I know the words, but never knew the way to really use them. Speak to only what you've heard, the words are there and you are passing through them. Keep myself, I have control, but I was part of something whole. I'm broken, now I let it get away. Talking like I'm in a mirror, I would have to learn to hear. Nothing would be there for me to say. What could I say? What could I say? What could I say? What could I say? Say it now. There's your answer in the questions you have asked. Listen close, know you're welcome. Let these moments truly last. This is more than an echo. This is feeling. This is touch. Use your voice, make it clear now. You are here now. Fall into hush.
All right. That was Talk to the Words off of Hush. Very powerful song. One of my favorites of all time from Bowman. And you know, in general, just one of my favorite songs of all time. I'll leave you with one more song. This Sunset off of Archive. And then I'm out of here. If you stuck around for this Bowman show, thanks for listening, by the way. Consider sticking around for my other shows, because I do this show every Wednesday at 10 p.m. If you like Bowman's music, I'll play some stuff that's similar to that. I also play a lot of other stuff, a lot of weird electronic music, experimental noise music sometimes. Not always, but just a variety of stuff. But yeah, thanks for listening. Here is This Sunset off of Archive.
sunset. The enchantment of the long night descends around me. Through the fading blue sky, stars arrive quietly, and the chirps of crickets herald the golden hour. The day is at an end, and there are 10 million things I'll have to do before I sleep. In the morning, there will be 10 million, yet still. And then again, a sunset. But in this moment, the sun is not just some giant ball put there to make me feel small. It is an old friend who I've known longer than anyone else. And this evening, I am by its side to tuck it into bed. In this moment, I can feel only the grace of the world around me. This calm, this light, this air, this body, this sunset. As this song winds down, I'd just like to say one more thank you to Michael Guy Bowman himself for making all this music and recording some special liners for this show. Couldn't have had this show without you, so thanks a lot.
91.9 WMTU Houghton. We bring you all the Bowman you can stand. You'll use this one, right? The cursing's not a problem.
See you later.